What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sega CD Plus walkthrough. Here is part 2. So now we are successfully halfway through the game as we are in the Quartz quadrant. Personally, one of my favorite levels in the game. Probably my second favorite stage in the game, actually. Unfortunately, the stage is kind of short, so I guess good things never last. You know, something I did wonder is, what is the stage supposed to be? Is it supposed to be a mine, an underground factory? I really have no idea. It's kind of confusing.
Looks like a combination of both.
Probably. To make things a little trickier, when you go into the past, one second you're in an underground cave, and another second you're outside in the lake, so... I don't know, but I still love the stage regardless. To praise the stage even more, Quartz Quadrant Present Theme is probably my favorite track in the entire game. I love it so much.
This isn't my favorite track in the game, but we'll be arriving there shortly.
Well, we all have our own opinions. Mine's better, but we still have our own opinions nonetheless.
Whatever you say.
By the way, that is some ridiculous to play spikes. You don't know how many times I went in that red spring, and I ended up landing on those spikes. Sonic CD, why do you do this? But I gotta say, even with all the dickish enemy placements, this game still is pretty easy, even if it is on your first try. I mean, the bosses can tell you that alone.
Well, don't forget that you have the homing attack to help you.
Yeah, that too. With that said, here we are at the end of Act 1. Yeah, I'm not kidding, guys. That was under a minute. Seriously, I think this zone almost might be short to Palm Tree Panic, and that's the first zone in the game.
Will Act 2 be longer?
Yeah, it should be. It's kind of harder to get in the past. It was really annoying. It took me multiple tries when I was doing this in my practice run because it's really annoying how whenever you're getting momentum and then all of a sudden you just stop out of nowhere, you lose your boost just like that.
Yeah, that can get annoying. I understand.
It's one of the downsides to having to do the robot generators for the good ending, which is why most people, I think they normally go through the special stages because they think it's easier, but I suck at special stages in any Sonic game. Even the Blue Spears, and that's like one of the easiest. Well, luckily I was able to find another pass sign, so all is good. Is this cutscene getting repetitive yet? Wow, I think I played the iOS version of this game so much that I forgot how slow the load times are on the original system. Huh.
Probably another reason why the Sega CD failed.
Yeah, they're supposed to be more powerful than the Genesis, but this has longer load times, and I mean, there's really only one CG cutscene in this game, and I didn't show it off, sorry. I probably would have done that in part 1, but I kind of forgot about it, so, yeah, I don't know, I wonder why, and the game's graphics are good, but they're not, these are still fairly on par with the Genesis games, so, Rambling aside, so there goes the second robot generator. Yeah, that one's easier to find than the one in Act 1.
I forgot in the past there's not a lot of enemies.
Yeah, the past is fairly empty, and when you destroy the robot generators, like I said, all the enemies in the stage are gone, so yeah. But the spikes are still a threat, so watch out for those, and they're still pretty annoying. So I don't think you get out scot-free.
That's true.
And once again, our eyes are bestowed with a lovely good feature for Quartz Quadrant. But I gotta bring up earlier topic. What is it supposed to be? So, we had like an underground factory sort of thing, then we had like a lake, and now, here we are in Act 3. What is this supposed to be? This doesn't look like the Quartz Quadrant at all. But, the state just can't make up his mind.
This is probably my favorite good feature in the entire game.
It's really hard for me to pick which zone looks the best in this game because everything in this game looks so great. It's so colorful. Well, besides the last one, of course, but other than that, it's so hard to pick.
That was nothing fail.
Well, yeah, I was trying to do something impressive there, but then kind of got carried away, and that's how I lost. Hey, look, Sonic walked backwards.
Looks like Sonic knows how to do the moonwalk.
Huh, who knew? And I get hit again, yeah. I was trying to move back, but I pressed the back button, and I wasn't moving back, so...
You almost died by the spikes there.
Yeah, I know. But I had invincibility frames, and I knew they would last that long, so nothing to worry about. Oh, so if you haven't noticed, I defeat this boss 3 seconds like the other bosses. It's actually one of my favorite bosses in the entire game because it doesn't go down to 3 seconds. What you have to do is you have to keep running until you wear down Eggman's machine.
Well, it's not like a hard boss, right?
Yeah, it's not hard, but it's compared to the other bosses, this boss is...
it just takes long.
It just takes long. But I like the concept of this boss.
Why is Sonic pushing nothing?
Yes, Sonic is pushing gravity because he's just that powerful.
You can do that.
You don't even need Chaos Emeralds to do that.
Time stones.
Don't care. Speaking of stuff I don't care about, here is the next zone, Wacky Workbench. Oh, by the way, if you pause the game, everything pauses except the lights. They're still moving for some reason. Just wanted to show that off. As I was saying, here's Wacky Workbench. Yay!
What's wrong with Wacky Workbench?
Well, if you haven't noticed, this is my least favorite zone in the entire game. And I just got frozen. Anyways, this is my least favorite zone in the entire game. And there's only one reason. Well, okay, maybe it's more than one, but there's one main reason. And that is, you are always bouncing. So unless you're blind, not paying attention, or if for some reason you have your eyes closed, you might have noticed that Sonic's been bouncing up onto the top of the stage. Well, this is because this stage has bouncing mechanics. Whenever you touch the floor, most of the time you'll be bouncing. There is a time period where it'll stop bouncing, and I'm glitching through the wall for some odd reason. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the thing. As I was saying though, you'll be constantly bouncing this level. Now this wouldn't be a bad thing, this level was for the most part vertical, but no, this level's mostly horizontal. So, there are many times where you'll be bouncing, and then you go all the way up to the top of the stage, and it's a dead end, so then you'll jump back down, only to land on the platform and bounce up again, and then up to the exact same spot you were last time. That is really annoying. Luckily it doesn't really happen to me, so... But still, the stage is still really annoying. Oh, and also, this stage has one of the dickish ways to get a robot generator in the entire game. Probably the hardest. And I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. I guess Sonic's shoes are invincible or something. But anyways, to get the robot generator in this stage, you must get crushed by this, and you'll get sent down here. How's anyone supposed to know that? I have no idea.
Well, hey, at least the game rewards you with an extra life.
Oh, yeah, an extra life, because I certainly don't have 9 other of those.
Well, who knows? Maybe you run into a zone where you lose all of those lives.
Well, you forgot that I have the godly power, that is homing attack, so I won't have to worry about that at all.
Wow, you really love that homing attack, don't you?
Well, yeah, I think that's the main reason why I'm getting through the stage so fast. I probably would have been... This stage probably would have been over 2 minutes long if it wasn't for this thing. Wow. You know, out of all the things in the game, that counter has never go over 2 minutes yet. Quite surprising.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I thought we were on Act 2.
Well, certainly you have not been paying attention, and also the homing attack is not godly. So, yeah, we're not going through it again that fast, apparently. And Sonic spats out in midair. That was weird. What I was trying to do is get off that platform, but, hey, it still kind of worked, so, yay. So anyways, to get the robot generator in this stage, we just saw it, obviously. So, thankfully, it's easy to get, so we can just zoom through the rest of the stage once we get to the pass. Getting to the pass really isn't all that hard. The hard part is hitting the pass sign. This took me multiple tries, because I would never get on that platform, or, you know, I would use homing attack too late, and I would have missed entirely. Or, well, just me being stupid. But for the most part, once you get into the pass, getting the robot generator is pathetically easy. And with the homing attack, I just saved like 20 seconds there, so thank you, homing attack, once again. I don't know how many times I thank you, but I'm going to keep doing it because, well, it's making us get through this zone faster, so that's the thing.
I should have mentioned this sooner, but this is actually my favorite zone in the entire game.
Guys, ignore him. He was dropping his head a lot when he was a kid.
What? No, the zone really isn't all that bad. For one, I love the bouncy floors. Second, the presence is my favorite track in the entire game. And finally, I love the way the zone looks.
Alright, this zone definitely does look beautiful, even though it kind of has a little too much going on, but yeah, I can still agree with you. And yeah, the Wacky Workbench presenting, well, I do like it. I actually like the American version of Wacky Workbench presenting better than the Japanese present version. To be perfectly honest with you. And number one, no, I'm just never going to agree with you on that. You're crazy. And for some reason, this thing rejects you if you use the homing attack on it, so you have to go in there normally. So
the homing attack is so great.
Well, it's definitely going to make me get through bad stages fast. Oh!
You know, I think that's my fourth reason why this is my favorite zone in the game.
Why? You just love seeing me suffer. Alright then, well, even though this is my least favorite zone in the entire game, the good feature still looks beautiful, I must say.
Yeah, all good features.
Maybe a little bit on the bright side, but
yeah,
hey, all zones
the features are a little too colorful in this one, I will admit.
To me, it looks like a kid's toy house. I don't know, they could have used a little bit more colors, but meh, it still looks beautiful nonetheless. So, +1 for that, I guess. So now we have to go through some platforming. I don't think there are any enemies here, so I don't have to worry about losing this.
See, I told you this zone isn't that bad.
Well, that's because I have the, you know, godly power that is homing attack.
Oh my god, here it goes again. What about the spin dash? You never used that.
What about the spin dash? Even though they made the spin dash better, in the original Sonic CD, no one used spin dash anyways, because super peel out and the homing attack just got the job done better. So, yeah, while it's a good feature, it's really unnecessary, kind of. But hey, at least Sonic has a better spin dash animation, so, +1 for that, and don't!
Why do you keep getting in the stupidest range boss battles?
First off, that was not my fault. I was clearly standing on that platform. But for some reason, whenever Sonic's in his falling off animation and the platforms go up, he doesn't go up at all. So, just another reason to hate Wacky Workbench.
Well, maybe you should have stood on the edge in the first place.
Oh, I just wanted to just went cool, alright? God. It's the game's fault for not letting me have fun.
Wow, that's a really good reasoning.
Well, anyway, to defeat this boss, you pretty much just gotta keep chasing him until you get to the top. See, now, if Wacky Workbench was style like this, you would just keep going up instead of going vertical. I would like the stage a lot more, because the bouncing mechanics would make a lot of sense. But nope, it's gotta be mostly horizontal. At least it's boss battle kind of right.
Would it even be your favorite zone in the entire game?
No. It's still too wacky for me.
Bowser's bad. It's like stepping on nothing.
By the way, I gotta say, I commend Sonic. He's really good. Hey, look, I finally surpassed Eggman after all these years. See, guys, Sonic is faster than Eggman.
How do flowers grow on metal?
It's a Sonic game. Get over it.
Good enough.
Them load times. Well, anyways, now that we're out of the wackiness that was Wacky Workbench, we are now at my favorite stage in the game, Stardust Speedway. I love this stage so much. I mean, the level design, like Wacky Workbench, might be a little too much, but it still looks beautiful nonetheless. And number two, I love the pass theme for this zone. It's probably my second favorite track in the entire game. And probably the main reason why I love this zone so much is because it feels like a Sonic zone. You're actually speeding around in the zone. You're not so much taking your time to, look for stuff. Obviously, you still gotta look for robot generators and whatnot, but you're actually just going really fast in this zone. Now, this might not really work out all that good because of collision detection, and you'll be finding out that in Act 2. But for the most part, I just love this zone, and the path theme, I love this. I love the track so much. So yeah, great zone, and also probably has some favorite balls in the game, but we'll be getting to that pretty shortly, because this zone really isn't all that long either.
Yeah, this song sounds creepy.
Yeah, well, you're creepy.
Great comeback.
I try. And the important part is it's catchy, even if it is a bit weird. So, yeah. Look how fast I'm going on the stage. Dude, I don't think you can go this fast in any zone.
Maybe that's why it's called Speedway in the title.
Well, yeah, but in Palm Tree Panic, there wasn't really much to be panicking about, now was there?
I guess I see your point.
And with that said, Act 1 is already completed. Oh, man, why do you go through the good zone so fast? Huh, we're more than halfway through 200K in our score. Yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up because, that still exists.
Yeah, that matters.
Well, here's Act 2, Stardust Speedway. So, getting a robot generator in the stage is easy as well. That's another thing I like about the stage. Robot generators are really easy to find. This stage really isn't exploring heavy, if that makes any sense, like the other zones are. So, finding robot generators really shouldn't take that much time at all, I mean, the stage might be a little hard to maneuver around, but you'll get the hang of it pretty soon. So, there's a pass right at the beginning, and now we're just gonna go to the pass, and we'll be right next to robot generators. It's crazy.
Okay, this because he's getting very redundant.
Yeah, it was much better than last time.
There goes that creepy beginning again.
Hey, the music's a masterpiece, shut up. And there goes our problem with the stage. Yeah, this stage also has some flaws, but it's not really the stage's fault, it's more the game's fault. The collision detection in this stage can kind of get annoying because, well, when we go to the end of the stage, you'll find out. Or what I just did now. The collision detection, this is why this game isn't meant to go fast, because the collision detection in this game, it really, it's kind of a downside of the stage. But of course, that is fixed in iOS and Android and any other version that isn't a PC or Sega CD version of this game, so that's always an upside, and they meant to do that. Of course, I went in there again. So yeah. But for the most part, I already restored the robot generator, so now we're free to zoom through the stage, and as you can see, I have no care in the world because I'm losing rings at every second. So
yeah, you're almost gonna die soon if you get hit again.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I won't because, well, it's my favorite stage in the game, and if I die on my favorite stage in the game,
you're gonna get any more rings.
That'd be pretty embarrassing. And I don't even remember. I'm just going so fast that
you're not even thinking.
Yeah, by the way, we're gonna be stuck in here for like 30 seconds because honestly, I was going so fast I have no idea where I was going.
So just like go for the same parts again, like going in circles.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, at least we have full rings so we can take an extra hit and whatnot.
Oh, so you did get more rings.
Yeah. Well, anyways, there goes Stardust Speedway Act 2.
I wish you got hit by that spring at the end.
Well, if that didn't happen, that definitely would have ruined the vibe of the zone. Also, what is up with springs being placed at the end of the zones? I mean, first of all, they don't even lead you to a trap. They just stop your momentum. So, why does this game do that?
I guess it's just a show of you.
I guess so. See, this is why this game is weird level design. Well, anyways, feast your eyes. That is on the dazzling good future. That is Stardust Speedway. Do it while you can, because we won't be here for long. With that said, here is Metal Sonic. So, yes, we revealed that Metal Sonic is actually teaming up with Eggman. Well, I don't know, that's not much of a surprise. I actually knew that before I played this game. But, hey, for those who haven't, by the way, why is that ring there? And here is the race. So, this is actually my favorite boss battle in the game. But it is the easiest boss in the game now, thanks to Sonic having the homing attack, and Metal Sonic doesn't get any new abilities. So pretty much, we could just speed through this whole entire race, if you didn't even call it a race. And by the way, I'm sorry for that annoying sound in the background. That's because Metal Sonic is trying to speed up to us, but we're going so fast, and he doesn't stop speeding until we get ahead of him, so you're going to be hearing that annoying sound until the end of this race. I'm sorry for that, but hey, blame Metal Sonic for being slow. And it was just to make things interesting. Oh, yeah, so close, weren't you, Metal Sonic?
Okay, I want to be 100% honest. I would have preferred to be at the bad feature, because the graphics are better, and I like the music better. The feature.
That I can agree with you on, except with the graphics. I just like the good feature graphics better, so what's wrong? Do we have to save her?
I guess so.
Okay then, well, now that we save Amy, I guess we have completed Act 3 of Stardust Speedway, so, okay, I'm right next to you, and you're just standing there doing nothing. Make it remind Amy. Anyways, this has been Sonic City Plus Part 2. See you in the final part where we do the final zone.